So, two new studies are linking five preservatives to an increased risk for cancer and type 2 diabetes. My name is Fernando and I cover US Latinos. And I know what you're wondering, what does this have to do with Latinos? While the two studies were not focused on Latinos specifically, Hispanic and Latino people in the US have some of the highest rates for both type 2 diabetes and various cancers. So one study looked at the impact 58 preservatives had on 105,000 people who were cancer-free at the beginning of the study in 2009 and followed them for 14 years. The study found 6 preservatives were linked to a higher risk for cancer. Now, a separate study looked at 109,000 people who did not have type 2 diabetes at the beginning of the study. 12 of the 17 preservatives this study looked at were linked with an almost 50% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So this is where it gets interesting. 5 of those preservatives were also linked with a higher risk for developing cancer in that other study I mentioned earlier. And here's the list. So there's potassium sorbate, which you can find in some wine, baked goods, cheeses, and sauces, and they basically help prevent mold, yeast, and some bacteria. Potassium metabisulfite. This one is often used in wines and brewing. Sodium nitrite. This is a chemical salt commonly found in processed meats like bacon, ham, and deli meats. Acetic acid. This is the main ingredient in vinegar. And sodium acetate. These are found in natural fermentation for foods like meat, sauces, bread, and cheese. One of the authors who actually worked on both of the studies said that more research is needed to confirm and expand on these findings. Are you surprised by any of these findings? And had you heard of any of these preservatives? By the way, if you found this video useful, follow for more stories like this.